Well, welcome. Great to be practicing with you today. And let's get started. When you're ready, we just settle in as usual by lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Taking the time to make that transition. Taking the time to settle in. There's always going to be other things going on. But we've chosen to be here. We've chosen to practice. So take the time for that. Learning how to put all those other things down. There's no secrets or tricks to doing it. It's simple repetition. Starting by finding that conscious control. So here as we start, we tune in by simply feeling the body still. Feeling it lying back against the floor. You start to feel the ground beneath you. You feel the air around you. Nothing complicated. You just feel it. You notice it. You consciously acknowledge it. Then you start to feel the breath. You feel it moving in the torso, expanding. You feel it moving out in the torso, contracting. The mind may jump back to those other things that are going on, and when you notice it's done that, you simply choose once again to notice what you're feeling right now. You notice one inhale, particularly shallow, and particularly deep. Notice an exhale, particularly complete. Just notice each sensation as it arises, each moment as it passes. Take a few more breaths, a few more moments out of the day. And the next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight against your abdomen, and gently rock from side to side. You feel that movement, the shifting in the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Moving with the rhythm of the breath. The next inhale, drawing you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. You close your eyes if they've opened. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale, press the hips back and up, down, up. You settle in. Take any movement you like. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhale as you rise up, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down, up. Nice and grounded over the four corners. Opening up the body. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice full breaths. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale and exhale. Down, down. The tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. The low back hollows out. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back, left foot back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, and exhale, down, down. Keep that firm pressure in your palms. Pressing the floor, sending those hips back and up. You feel those long lines of the body. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale, taking it up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, left foot back, right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale and exhale. Down, down. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Then you relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. With the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Sitting your hips as low as you like. Nice and grounded. Nice full breaths. Then straighten those legs out as you fold forward. Make this an active forward fold. So you catch your toes, your ankles, your shins. Draw the torso down. The head hangs heavy, the tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Nice deep forward fold. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the right leg lifts. Then you step the right foot forward, crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the torso and arms sweep up overhead. Drawing those hips down and forward towards that right heel. The arms reaching up and back. You feel that nice, smooth, even crescent curve. Those full breaths into the front of the body. Bring the torso back to neutral. You're going to curl those left toes and press through that left heel, rising into high lunge. And either keep your arms as they are, biceps next to yours, or hands to your heart as we move into warrior three. Shifting your weight forward, hold with that right leg, and you rise up. Working to bring the torso and left thigh parallel to the floor. Nice and strong with that right thigh. Feeling grounded. Feeling balanced. And just as smooth as you moved in, you step that left foot back, high lunge. Left arms reach up overhead if they're not already. Pressing down into both feet, reaching through both thighs. Then bring the palms together and drop the thumbs between your shoulder blades. The elbows point up. The upper chest lifts as the underarm opens. And you breathe deep into the rib cage. Good. Inhale, straighten the arms up. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl. Hips sink as the torso sweeps up. And again, you feel that nice smooth curve from the front of that right thigh all the way up through the arms. Nice balanced bend in the back. You feel like that upward movement. Then coming back to neutral. Curl those right toes and press with that right heel, high lunge. Take a moment, then keeping the arms up or hands to your heart. You start to shift your weight forward for warrior three. Moving your center over that left leg. You're nice and long from the crown of your head to right heel. And exhales, that right foot steps back, high lunge. The toes touch, the arms reach up. You orient yourself, then palms to the thumbs between the shoulder blades. Open through the underarm. Opening the sides of your rib cage. Good. Inhale, straighten the arms. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Then sliding forward into plank. And you roll to the right. Right side for side plank. Right hand outer edge of the right foot. You can always stagger the feet. Lift that top leg. Press the floor away. Nice strong edge. Then coming back to center plank pose. And you roll to the left. Setting your edge. Full breaths. Good. Back to center plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You lie flat. You take a breath. And then bring the arms straight out in front of you, biceps next to your hips, preparing for prone bow. On your next inhale, you peel your head, your chest, your arms, your legs up off the mat. As much of you off the floor as you can lift. But be long from fingertips to toes. And exhale, lower and down. Nice full breath. And inhale, you rise once again. Trying to lift both ends evenly. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. And exhale, lowering down. You stack the hands, you rest your cheek. Nice full breath. Then hands underneath your shoulders. Elbows in tight. Toes curl to float the knees. And you do one push up to plank pose. Then press back to down dog or move through a vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins it. The torso and arms sweep up. The front knees bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. You soften your eyes. Reaching through those arms. Feel like you're picking your torso up. Then peel that left heel high lunge stance. So your hips are now squared completely with the top edge of the mat. As you bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you fold and twist to the right. Revolve side angle. You can open the arms up into a T or bind around the thighs, you twist deeper. But being long from your left heel through the crown of the head. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. And then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. You settle in. Nice full breaths. Feel that right heel high lunge. Square your hips, balance your weight front to back. Then palms to the other, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist. Revolve side angle. Using that right arm outside that left thigh as leverage to help you draw the torso deeper into the twist. Working your arms however you like. Find room to breathe here. Broad across the collarbone. Perfect. Exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. Right hand on the floor inside the right foot, setting it for side angle. Left heel spins in, and the left side sweeps open to the ceiling. The shoulders are stacking, the collarbones broad. You can stay there or wrap that top arm around your back for your bind. Catching the inner thigh, catching hands. Keep working to roll the center of your chest towards the ceiling. Rolling open here. And bringing the arms back into a T if they're not already. And on inhale, you rise up to warrior two. Then straighten out that right leg. You reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Keep that right hip hugging in towards the midline of the mat. That right thigh is externally rotating. Keeps it right underneath you as the torso leans back slightly. The crown of the head reaches towards the top edge of the mat. Good. Inhale, rising back up. Hands to your hips. Preparing for revolve triangle. So that left foot turns in slightly. So your hips and chest can square to the top edge of the mat. Right hand stays where it is. Left arm reaches up. Then exhale, you fold forward about halfway. And you rotate. Left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up. Revolve triangle. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot steps forward. Left hand inside the foot. Right heel spins in as that right side sweeps open. Side angle. Wrapping that top arm if you like. The chin is away from your chest. Chest is moving away from your belly button. And bring the arms into a T if they're not already. And inhale, you rise up, warrior two. And straighten out that left leg. Reach forward, triangle pose. You feel you're expanding out in 6 different directions. Up and down through the arms. Down forward, down back through the legs. Straight ahead and back through the crown head to the tailbone. That expansion of the pose. Opening up. Then inhale, rising up. Hands to your hips. Right toes turning so the hips and chest can square to the top edge of the mat. You set your base. And left hand stays at the hip as the right arm reaches up. You fold forward and you twist. That right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. Nice full breaths. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. Staying low, you walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat, turning your feet with you. You check to make sure that those feet are parallel. And then on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. You can walk the hands back. Drawing the torso through your thighs. Tailbones lifting towards the ceiling. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. And open the arms into a T. You draw the heels towards each other as you bend the knees for Goddess pose. The hips sit as low as you like. And elbows bend 90 degrees. You soften your eyes. Nice full breaths. That firm, determined stance. Nice and open through the front of the body. Inhale, extend the forelimbs. Spin the heels back out as you fold forward. Then walking yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot steps forward. Then walking yourself around to the right edge of the mat, turning those feet. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. Then inhale the arms into a T. Exhale, you sweep them behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Drawing the knuckles away, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you fold forward between your legs. The head hangs heavy. The quads engage, lifting the kneecaps as the arms draw away from your back. Inhale, rising all the way back up. Then open the arms into a T. Draw the heels towards each other as you bend the knees, sit those hips. Goddess pose once again. You soften the eyes and you just turn your attention to your breath. Nice full inhales, complete exhales. Keep those thighs rolling away from each other so that you're broad across the lap, opening those adductors. Then inhale, extend the forelimbs. Spin the heels out as you fold forward. Walking yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that left foot. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And then exhale, you lower your forearms to the mat. Dolphin. The palms are flat. Fingers spread wide. You can press the top edge of the mat away from you, opening through the underarms. Or you take your dives, sliding forward. And exhale, pressing the hips back and up. About 5 breaths. Nice and strong. Nice and stable with those shoulders. Two more breaths. Then with that next exhale, you just press in your palms to lift the elbows, down dog. Slide forward into plank. And exhale, lower to the floor. And come to lying flat. Nice full breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of Cobra. So the hands underneath the shoulders. Elbows tied against the ribcage. Tops of the feet firm on the mat, and on your next inhale, you peel the head, the chest, the palms up off the mat. Baby Cobra. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. And inhale, you rise once again. Baby cobra, hugging the hands, or full cobra, planting the palms, working the arms straight. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. Going as deep as you like. Breathing into the body. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you just stack your hands, rest your cheek. Nice full breath. Then hands underneath your shoulders, elbows in tight. Curl the toes to float the knees and one push up to plank. Then pressing back to down dog or moving through vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Then draw that left knee forward and place your left knee on the mat outside that right ankle as you sit yourself back, setting up for a half spinal twist. So that right knee points to the ceiling, left foot is outside the right hip, right hand's on the floor behind you, left arm reaches up, and exhale, you twist. Hooking that left elbow outside that right thigh. And coming back to center. You're going to just step that right foot over towards the right edge of the mat as you draw that left knee out, setting up for double pigeon. So you adjust that left leg so that your left shin is parallel to the top edge of your mat. And you place that right ankle on top of that left knee so that that right shin is also parallel with the top edge of the mat. You have roughly 45 degrees at both knees. The hands are outside the hips. The sternum lifts. And on exhale, you fold forward. You just let the weight of the body do most of the work here. As those hips open up. Inhale, rising up. And lean back and lift the legs in Navasana, both poses. And we're going 2 by 2. So we start with the knees bent, torso tall, collarbone lifted. Cross the ankles, either hug the shins in or hands outside the hips to lift. Then coming back out. Knees are bent, or you grab your big toes and you straighten the legs. Keep that low back drawing and the sternum lifting. Engaging your entire core. Then cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale the left leg. Then exhale, you step that left foot forward. You place the right knee on the mat outside the ankle. And you sit your hips back. You adjust yourself. That left knee points up. Left hand's on the floor behind you. Right arm reaches up, and exhale, you twist. Hook in the elbow. Using your breath to help with that rotation. These full inhales. Complete exhales, twisting a little bit deeper. Good, then back to center. And left foot steps off to the side. As you start by setting up that right leg. So that right shin is parallel to the top edge. And that left ankle stacks on top of the right knee. You might find that this left knee floats way up over that right ankle like mine. Maybe it's closer or resting down on it. Either is fine. But you want those shins parallel to the top edge of the mat. That's the key. And with the hands outside the hips, the sternum lifts. And you start to pour the torso forward. Inhale, rising up. You lean back and lift the legs. The knees are bent or straight, and the arms are parallel to the floor. And cross and hug across and lift. And back up. Knees are bent, straight. Grab your big toes and straighten the legs, or upward facing forward fold. Grabbing your heels, trying to tuck those forearms behind your calves, and then you straighten those legs out. And exhale, you release across the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, you lower the knees to the floor. And you come to standing on your shins. Preparing for camel pose. So shoulders over hips, over knees. Hands against the low back to start. And on inhale, you roll your sternum, send your chest towards the ceiling. If you'd like to release the hands to the feet of the floor, feel free. Inhale, you rise up. Relax the arms, take a breath. And once again, hands start against the low back. And you go up and over. As deep as you like to go. Inhale, rising up. Relax the arms, take a breath. Third and final one. On an inhale. You go up and over. Go as long as you like. Whenever you're done, you find child's pose. Just take your time. Resting your hips on your heels, torso on your thighs, forehead to the floor. Tucking yourself in. Inhale, rising up. You sit over the side of your feet. You bring the legs out in front of you. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. You lead with your heart. Inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep your arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. I'm preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, relax, lower and down. Nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And take the arms alongside the body, palms are flat, legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulders down. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against your back, and you send your legs up. Few more breaths of your own variations. Wiggle your toes, roll your ankles. Send the legs wide, scissors apart. Lotus, a twist. That feels good. And if you're in shoulder stand, come back to center. And you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for play. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth you unravel. And lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms are alongside the body, preparing for fish. You're pressing your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back. Release the crown and head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Then taking your arms into cactus arms, elbows are bent 90 degrees. As you release the knees over to left. One final twist. Come back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees, catching a right up for headstand. If you're doing headstands, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like. Come down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you start on your forearms and knees and grab opposite elbows. Keep the elbows where they are as you bring the hands up. Fingers interlace, palms are apart. You place the crown of your head on the floor, up in the back of your head and your hands. Then curl the toes and lift the knees. You set your base and start to walk those feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips higher. Eventually drawing one knee towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. Find your balance in the low position. And then you just take those legs straight up. You stay up as long as you like. Coming down the same way you went up whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Then waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me and practicing with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.